I'm back to read an excerpt from Danger Lies in the Dark. I will read chapter 1 for y'all. If you like it, go ahead and go to Amazon. You can read it on Amazon Kindle Unlimited for free, or you can buy it in ebook, paperback, or hardback, so hardcover. So I'm going to read chapter 1 and hope you like it. Chapter 1, The Assignment. A news report flashed across the screen and the anchor shared. The world came to a sudden halt today in the small town of Amsterdam, New York, where a giant hole appeared from Main Street to Front Street, spanning across Voorhees to John Street. Onlookers reported that a team of 5 went down into the hole to investigate, but hours have passed and no one has returned to the surface. We'll give you more information on this once it becomes available to us. Remember, we only share the facts. Sorry, my hair is kind of in the way. Addy turned off the broadcast just as her phone rang. Krajewski, she answered. Addie, this is Sophie, her boss began. I'm sure you've already heard about the incident in Amsterdam. She paused for a reaction from Addie. Yes, ma'am, Addie replied. I just watched the news report. Sophie went on. I've gotten you assigned to this one since it's in your hometown. You are to report to the Old Amsterdam Mall tomorrow morning to meet with the research team. Any questions? Who's the lead scientist on the case? Addie responded, hoping her boss would say any name but the one flashing through her mind. Sophie inhaled before she gave Addie her answer. It's Dr. Paul Owens. Understood, Addie said as she ended the call and sat back, her thoughts racing back to one of the million memories she shared with Dr. Paul Owens. And it's a flashback. You can't see the italics because you're out there. Are you enjoying the game, Addie? Owens asked as the Yankees entered the 7th inning stretch with a significant lead on the Red Sox. She turned to face him, wearing a large smile across her lips. Of course I am. We're kicking their butts, she exclaimed, as she leaned over and placed a soft kiss on his lips, running one hand into the gray curls on the back of his neck. I'm glad, he replied with his subtle New York accent slipping through, one of the things Addie loved most about him. She caught something in his blue-gray eyes she hadn't ever seen before, an emotion she couldn't place. What's going on in that brilliant mind of yours? She asked. She and Paul had been seeing each other for the past 2 years, and she never imagined she could love someone as much as she loved him. He gestured for her to look at the Jumbotron where it read, Addy Krajewski, will you be my wife? The words were replaced by the image of her and Paul. When she turned back to face him, he was down on one knee offering a ring. What do you say, beautiful? He inquired, wearing the largest grin she'd ever seen on his face. Addie was overwhelmed. She wasn't sure they were ready for this step, but they were surrounded by so many people. Her heart was racing as she looked down at her older boyfriend who was waiting very patiently for an answer. Yes, she finally gasped, causing him to get back up and slide the ring onto her finger while the stadium erupted into cheers. Owens leaned forward and placed his lips to hers, wrapping his arms around her as the camera left the couple and focused back on the game. That was the moment where things between them started to go wrong, but neither knew it at that moment. And that's all I'm giving you, so you'll have to read chapter 2 to find out what happens when they're reunited in Amsterdam. So, hope you take a look at it, and hope you enjoyed the reading. Have a great weekend. Bye.